Man, White ain't got nothing on me, son. Are you quitting for me? Almost broke a bone on that motor.
All right, sweetie. Yes, we've been here a while, but we're making our way down. And the parade is just starting.
Honor present you with this private membership to disabled veterans. The receipt that says this envelope along with your copy of your discharge.
Thank you.
Also, present you with the U.S. Army cap and the World War II cap, sir. That's what I'm wearing. Oh, that was nice. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. I don't know how long I'll get to keep with it.
George Mitchell Madison, we take this moment today to honor you for what your life has meant to the people of this community. First of all, you are a man of Christian faith. Secondly, during World War II, Sergeant Madison, U.S. Army, spent 4 years, 3 months in the 13th Armored Black Cat Division under the command of General George S. Patton. This division captured more than 20,000 German prisoners, took an additional 19,000 during the drive through Bavaria and Austria, and liberated 14,000 Allied prisoners. Thirdly, Mitchell has been a member of the McClure Masonic Lodge in Rocky Hill for the past 52 years, which you'll see right up the street here. He donated numerous months of labor on the building in the lodge. Mitchell has always been a person to lend a helping hand to his neighbor. Last but not least, Mitchell is a husband, a father, grandfather, brother, and uncle to a large family who loves and respects him, as do the citizens of Rocky Hill. Veterans who have also come out today to help honor our friend, we would also like to thank you for your service to this great country. Veterans, attention, present, order, dismiss.
There were several businesses located here. There was a general store, a mill, a bank, a barber shop, a drugstore, a livery stable, and a hotel. In 1914, the population of Rockville was about 400. Now, that two-story building over across the railroad tracks there was built 1857. And that was used as a hotel back then. Why, people would spend for generations sitting out there on that rock wall watching the people get on and off the train just for entertainment. And the town would be so busy on the weekends and crime, why you could hardly find a place to hitch a horse. Now the story we're going to tell you about today depicts a lot of factual events that occurred in Rocky Hill in this community beginning about 1863. William C. Fox, born 1843, known as Corporal Fox in this story, was the son of Charles J. and Emma C. Fox, residents of Rocky Hill. William had 5 brothers and 4 sisters. One of his sisters married Woodford M. Houchins, a major in the Union Army. At the age of 18, William joined the Confederacy as a private in the 4th Kentucky Infantry Regiment on September the 5th of 1861.
Annie, I'm going to be going now, but here's my miniature. Will you please wait until I get back?
Oh, William, I'll wait faithfully and keep it with me always. Write me every time you can, and I will too.
I shall.
On March 14th of 1862, 6 months after joining the Confederacy, Private Fox deserts his company while stationed in Decatur, Alabama. For fear of being caught and tried as a deserter, he made his way north, cautiously back to Rocky Hill, where he considered joining the Union.
Mom, I decided I've got to go back to the war.
William, you can't go back now. You're a deserter. If you go back now, you'll surely be killed.
Oh, I'm not going back to the South. I've lost all hope in him and their cause. There's no food, no clothes, no supplies. How do you expect us to win a war with bayonets and empty bellies?
William, please don't go. We need you here to help with the farm and the children. I can't bear to watch you go away to this terrible war again.
Mom, you got Union soldiers to help take care of the kids and watch the farm. And you know we could use the extra money. Union soldiers make $18 a month.
Please talk to your pa and the major before you make any decisions.
As William rushed to tell Eddie his good news, Ma and Mary discussed their feelings about William's decision. To William's disappointment, Effie doesn't take the news as well as he had thought.
Oh, leave the house and just the man I wanted to see. Have you all heard of my decision to join the North?
We sure have, William. It's good glad that you finally come to your senses. You need to choose a strong back like yours.
God willing you live that long.
You know, if you were assigned to my unit, I could surely make sure that you get to the rank of corporal.
Great.
I couldn't be prouder of you, son. Puts my mind at ease knowing that we're all on the same side now. In fact, your decision has made me decide to re-enlist. Major, did the rebels bother you much in your Alabama campaign? Well, they pestered us pretty bad sometimes. We were saddled up about half the time, have a fight every few days. The Confederates captured Lieutenant Hunter of the 4th Kentucky Cavalry and 2 privates. And the guerrillas took Corporal Gardner, and he was shot. Have you had anything to compare with a musket ball that struck you blind in the Alabama campaign?
Is that what happened to your head, Major?
Yeah, when I was serving in the Battle of Central America sometime around 55 or 56, I can't remember the exact date, I was struck here with a musket ball that passed straight through to the back of my head. Thought it was going to be bad, but I got there. I was still considered one of the best shots in the country. But gentlemen, this is a great day for the Union and for this family. Our troops have been advancing on all fronts and victory is most surely at hand. I read in the journal today that McClellan and Pendleton have gotten a nomination for president at the Chicago Convention. I sure hope they're our next rulers.
I do. I think they're best suited to run this country. I'm going to vote for them if I'm allowed to. Hey, Mom.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, we've got great news. Father and I both decided to take up arms and fight for the North.
Dear God, save us and some. To lose my son is too much to bear, but to lose my husband, and in the same day, will be the death of me.
Emma, everything is going to be all right. The Major says that the Union troops have been winning battles all over the South, and the war could end any day now. And besides, you know we could use the extra money.
Give me the house and build it before you leave.
Well, William enlisted in the Union Army in March 1865, and as the great promise, was given the rank of corporal in the 6th Cavalry Regiment. Charles Cox re-enlisted also 6 months later in the 26th Kentucky Infantry Regiment, the same regiment as Lieutenant Colonel Fairley. This regiment engaged in heavy fighting in Shiloh, Corinth, Tuscumbia, and Athens, Alabama. They stayed in pursuit of General Bragg until he was run out of state. Confederate General John Hunt Morgan, leader of Morgan's Raiders, and his men came into Kentucky on numerous occasions. Morgan was assigned the duty of patrolling all the depots along the railroad, along the L&N Railroad. He knew all about the activities that took place in the towns of Oakland Station, Rocky Hill, Glasgow Junction, and Woodford.
This Rocky Hill Station? That's it. How often's train come through here? I ain't seen no Yanks around here, have you? Well, I guess we'll be going. Oh, we'll be back, don't worry.
Morgan spent the winters of 61 and 62 in Bell's Tavern in Glasgow Junction, now known as Park City, 5 miles north of here. In 1862, they burned the Bacon Creek Bridge at Bodyville. Later, Morgan and 2,500 of his men again entered into Kentucky on July the 2nd of 1863 in what was known as Morgan's Great Raid. They crossed the Cumberland River at Burkesville, Kentucky, heading north through Greensburg, Campbellsville, and on into Indiana, which would have put them only about 45 miles from here. At noon on July the 4th of 1863, 2 days after Morgan's men entered Kentucky, 45 guerrillas suddenly appeared in Rocky Hill, led by a man calling himself Captain Umber.
They're setting fire to it.
Humber and his men set fire to the depot and skedaddled. There were about 15 citizens at the depot when the fire was set. And shortly after, it increased to about 50. Burnside of the Union requested an explicit report as to when and how the depot was destroyed. The report stated, it is believed there were about 3 or 4 sympathizers prominent in getting the depot burned. All of them, with opportunity offers, gives aid and comfort to the guerrillas. But these propositions cannot be proven with certain legality. Lieutenant Colonel Fairley arrives into town with several of his men and supporters.
Attention, citizens. Lieutenant Colonel Fairley has an address. I have been ordered by General Bull to give an assessment of events surrounding the recent burning of the depot at Rocky Hill. I have discovered rebel sympathizers prominent in getting the depot burned. These evildoers' disloyalty amounts to crime, which if not punished, should at all events be punished to the extent of rebuilding the depot. On this day, August 26, 1863, I have submitted to General Bull the assessment of certain citizens' property, and will at once, by order, direct those citizens named to pay any agent whom the railroad company directs the amount assessed on. In the event anyone fails to comply with this order, I propose to take property worth the full amount from the individual refusing property that can be used in rebuilding the depot, or property that can easily be turned into money.
They received word that their son, Corporal Fox, was coming to Kentucky to guard their home state. that he was coming in on leave. William was now given the opportunity to visit his ailing mother, whom he had so longed to see.
I seat myself to drop you a few lines. I shall not write much, only enough to tell you our present condition. The rebels are all around us in every direction. They have torn up the railroad above and below us. They are looking for an attack on us every day. We are seeing very hard times and rations are very scarce. We are 78 miles from Atlanta and 60 miles from Chattanooga on the railroad between 2 points on the eastern of the river. They are within 2 miles of here now fighting. 2 of our regiments are already killed. They are on every side of us. Wheeler's in command. I am well. I was very sorry to hear that all of you have had as hard a time as you have, and to hear of the sickness. I felt sad. I wrote Paul a word to come here. Tell him he must not come until I write him again and tell him to come. You wanted to know if I thought I would be at home and what time I would be there. There is no prospect of our brigade leaving this place that I can see. There is some talk that we are going to turn over our old horses and come back to Kentucky to recruit our regiment out of drafted men. I reckon I could get a leave of absence of 10 days when the 11th Cavalry goes up, for it is strictly against General Sherman's orders to give any furlough without being signed by him. Colonel Watkins can give me a leave of absence and a pass which will make me pretty safe. Both the lieutenants will do all in their power to help me come home, but I have almost come to the conclusion that I shall not come until there is general furloughs. You want me to send you $10. I will send it to you in this letter. I will also give $10 to the Major for Piggy when he comes home. I wrote him word to stop as he went back. Give my love to the children and Pa, and accept a large portion to yourself. I will close, your son until death, William C. Fox.
The 26th Kentucky Infantry marched across country to Nashville and later to Bowling Green. The regiment was being sent to Louisville by train, and Corporal Fox was given permission to get off the train here at Rocky Hill to visit his ailing mother.
Mom!
William!
Oh, Mom.
Oh, William, I'm so glad you're home.
I'm so glad to be home.
William, it's not safe here. There's rebel troops camped in the area.
I can't stay long. I just had to make sure okay. I heard you've been sick.
Yes, that's true. But I'm better now.
Good, good.
I'm so glad you're home.
Look at that. What do we have here, boys? Look at that. Lord Yankee. We don't want any trouble. Go, boy. Hear that darn goat talk. I'll tell you, we don't want any trouble. What we're going to do with him? Hang him? Hang him.
Please, sir, spare my son. We'll go wherever you want.
Hey, that car, go away, boy. Get out of that coat, boy. Let's have it. We probably get a pretty good penny for that. I believe we can settle this. Give that wallet too, here, boy. Your wallet too. I believe we can settle this peacefully. No, we're gonna settle it. Bring him back. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We'll take him up here and settle it. Bring him back. Come on with me.
Somebody wire General Burnside, tell him what's happened. Yeah, boys, we'll hunt these men down no matter what it takes. Boys, let's get him inside.
Immediately following Fox's murder, the guerrillas shot 2 construction train men and threw them in a boxcar, set the boxcar on fire, burning the dead and the living. 4 months later, March the 12th of 1865, Magruder, Clark, and a man named Metcalf were surrounded in a tobacco barn in Meade County. After a shootout with the 30th Wisconsin Infantry and a promise that his fellow comrades would be treated as prisoners of war, Clark surrendered. Clark was court-martialed and hanged in Louisville, Kentucky 3 days later on March 15th of 1865. An article published in the Kentucky Living magazine, November of 1995, reported in his final statement, Clark said, "I am a regular Confederate soldier, not a guerrilla. I belonged to General Morgan's men when I entered Kentucky." In response to the charge that he, Jerome Clark, also known as Sue Mundy, had killed numerous helpless prisoners, Clark declared, "I have assisted in the aid and capture of many prisoners, and I have always treated them kindly. I live in and hope for the Confederate cause." An estimated crowd of 15,000 clogged the streets of Louisville that day. An eyewitness account at a hearing pertaining to the death of Corporal Fox gave a description of what one of the 4 men involved looked like. He was dressed in a Confederate uniform. He was tall, dark eyes, and very long hair. He gave his name as May. This was a picture description of Mundy. And May was one of Mundy's known alias names. Magruder's court-martial stated that Corporal Fox's murder was one of the charges brought against him. Even though the scared witnesses in the trial could not positively identify Magruder, he had enough charges and convictions against him that he was hanged in Louisville in October 29 of 1865. Major Woodford Houchins later became a lawyer, and in 1866 he was elected Evanston County Judge. In 1874, the completion of the Evanston County Courthouse, located in Brownsville, was due largely to the efforts of Major Houchins and the county court clerk, Captain Noah Morris, also a Civil War veteran. The bodies of Private Charles Fox, Corporal William Fox, and Major Woodford M. Houchins are buried in the coal burying ground located in the Pig community on the property now owned by Mr. Harvey Tarter. Now I would like to take just a moment and ask those in the audience who are of the Fox family and related, would you please stand? Would we please give them a hand? We have a little presentation we'd like to make right now. Marita Miller has worked diligently to try to put this together, the events of the day, especially this skit, and the people of Rocky Hill would like to present her with a few posies to commemorate the occasion. There were lots of touching stories that came out of the Civil War. I'm sure you know some yourself. This was Rocky Hills. We hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for your attention.
Although we do have some questions for one another. And so at this time, we're going to begin the reenactment, and our basis, our organization today will be basically a time to ask questions one to the other. We'll take times in order to do that. But ladies and gentlemen, General Ulysses S. Grant, General of all the armies of the United States in 1864-65, I take this opportunity to welcome you, but also I'd like to introduce to you the world-renowned Civil War General, Mr. Robert E. Lee. Thanks so much having General Lee here with us today. And I have a few questions that I want to ask him. He's going to have a few that he's going to ask us. But first of all, I'd like to know how your family's doing. How's Martha doing? The rest of your family?
The General is doing much better now, obviously, that the war is over. He's back in Lexington, Virginia, living there. As you know, before the war, we obviously lived at Texas Mansion, which was just outside of Washington, D.C. But your soldiers happened to seize our property there. So the accommodations that you have now in Lexington are not near as nice. I've actually heard your soldiers have placed a graveyard on our former property. So
I wasn't necessarily for that, but I understand they did that. I surely do. And I was saying, we'll get our discussion started for this day. And the first thing I think we ought to do is I think I ought to get a little bit comfortable right here. Take our hats off. I told you General Lee he'd have to shave my haircut. And so therefore, he's not the same General Lee that he has been in the past, but deep down, he's the same general.